Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode, and here we are. We are up on this space station. It's in the last system I was visiting when I was working on bumping up my extreme survival journey, and I've just gone past it in here, journey milestones. You can see here I'm now working towards level 7. It says 0.0 time left. I think there must be a fraction, a very, very tiny fraction to get to that. We'll be fixing that in a little while, but I want to do a couple of things first. Again, guys, a very big thank you for all your comments and feedback, especially for Phil Silvers and Martin Sharrett. Yes, it looks like I'm still going to have to go to manufacturing bases and operation stations to find formulas for, what's it, Magno Gold, and we're going to be doing that. In fact, I think I'm going to start going back to the roots of when the game first came out, when you'd spend a lot of time looking for these buildings on planets just as part of your general exploration. So we're going to be doing some of that in this part, and also a big thank you to Sabatsu for your naming suggestion, and that is what we're going to be calling the new things we're going to become. It's going to become the Silver Mustang. So there we are, guys. We've now got a name for our new fighter. It's a shame we can't colour it silver, so it's a yellowy silver, but never mind. The silver was my idea and I like that, so we are in business, guys. And I think we're going to kind of work around this in order. We're probably going to go down to there. There's also, I was kind of wandering around here earlier on, and I think there's a planet over there. I keep saying unknown. Life incompatible planet. I feel a bit inclined to go out and check that out as well, but I think the first thing we're going to do is, I think we're going to go to the manufacturing base over there. Actually, is that ruin? Actually, no. What am I talking about? We got another undiscovered planet over here as well. Let's just throw a scan on that as well. Well, there's an empty planet. Well, we know what an empty planet is, because the other thing I've also done is I've been looking through all the various formulas, and a lot of the base formulas have things like copper and iridium. So again, I'm gonna have to start exploring and gathering those resources. I mean, up until, well, recently, I'd kind of got in the habit of just letting them accumulate in their own pace by when I was just out generally exploring, mainly from plants and that. But I think if I'm going to start building the higher manufacturing stuff, I'm going to have to now start actually doing, again, it's a return to the roots of the game, when one of the things we used to do would be actually gathering the elements as we went along. Okay, we're just going to talk to this guy. Warning, Atlas containment suit breached. Warning. Traveller stands vacant and unresponsive to my revival, but for the warning from their exosuit. There appears to be nothing wrong with the Traveller, but for a strange crimson substance on his hip. Okay, let's offer medical assistance. I offer assistance, but upon further scrutiny, the Traveller within the suit is already dead. The suit continues to speak, aping what must have been the wearer's voice. It gives me units, and I try to act as though nothing is wrong. Okay. I don't think he's ever died on me before. It's been days since my last meal, but all I have to do is what I can do, but don't play back possess. Okay. Ask where they came from. That's what I'm after. Right, I was with directions to a place of interest. This is going to be my second and final glyph for this guy. But actually, upon reflection, it'd be quite interesting if they introduced the concept that if you, how can you explain it? That if you answered incorrectly, they may leave or die, I suppose. I don't really want to kill off. But I mean, that would be an interesting element to. I mean, make the decisions you make a lot more interesting, is probably the polite way of saying it. That if the consequences were more than, oh well, I'm not talking to you at the moment, please try again. If you actually lost that there, so especially like the getting the glyph. In fact, to be honest, I'd rather him only offering you one visit to the grave, and then you have to go and meet someone else to make it a bit more of a challenge. I think that is something that Hello Games are going to have to work on. I mean, I'm talking about it partly because I've just watched a video from Cobra TV, him talking about his expectations of where the game wants to go, and of course he talking about, well, I think we're all thinking about it in our backs of our minds, of the upcoming update. You know, the things that we want, the things that we'd like to see, and I like some of the things he was talking about, like better biomes and, well, with more interaction, NPCs walking around on the planets. And one I did like especially is him saying about them introducing villages or something on the ground, and I've just lost that. Where did that go? Is that the one? Unknown Grave, yes. Yeah, them having actually villages. I mean, I know they've talked about. Oops, I didn't even see that scan. Oh, great. Yeah, I know they've talked about cities on the planets. I think cities may be a bit much, but it'd be nice if there was settlements you could go and visit and walk around and investigate. I mean, that would be really cool. And especially if the NPC players were outside and you could interact with them, so there was like a sense of community or something like that. I mean, that would be really, really interesting. Something to develop on the planets. Right, let's see if I can actually land a bit closer, because if I remember correctly, this is a little bit of a hostile planet. Oh, come off it. It's done it again. Okay. Yep, hostile. Oh, this might actually roll over my thing, so I'm not going to hang around, guys. Something following, turn it out, not there. These caves, exosuit tells me to abandon and must disable it. I do not plan to survive. Again, it'd be really cool if they actually did put these things into caves. Did not take the offer, decide, angered universe. So I'm rushing through this, guys, but I don't want to be bounced by a Sentinel. Fallen Traveller, extract the glyph. To obtain the glyph is with the ability to travel to unknown worlds. I leave the Fallen Traveller in peace. Now got 9. Again, I'm just gonna jump back into the ship before I look at it. My mining beam's a bit low as well. Okay, I need to on that. So guide. So we've now got, oh, looks like a bit of like a dragonfly, ancient technology. So that's the one I got last time. Looks a bit like a spider, and then we've now got something that looks like an insect. Dragonfly. Okay. So I've got 9 out of 16, so I've got 7 to go. Well, we're going to gather them over time. Go away. I say we're going to gather those all up as time goes on, guys. And next thing we're going to do is we're just going to shoot across. I'm starting to get the feeling that all the planets in this system are fairly hostile. There it is. I would guess, yeah, 2 hours. Yep, I don't want to record 2 hours of flying across the planetary surface. So I'm just going to go up. Hopefully we will get some mangled gold. Yeah, so back on what I was saying, guys. Yeah, Cobra had some pretty interesting ideas about making the game more interesting. I mean, he did talk about allowing us to walk around more and explore more ships. Say maybe, to me, he also talked about like other ships that carried exocraft and things like that. I'm not so intrigued in that, but I did like his idea about being able to walk around more around the interior of the capital ships like freighters, and then maybe even having capital ships, and also the space stations. I think I would like to see a bit more variety with the space stations, and say that have the ability to walk around them. I mean, that would be cool, and explore them, and you know, just be able to walk around them. Maybe you could even have a mission on one, So like you find a derelict freighter or something, or a derelict space station, and then you have to explore it, and there might be things in it that kill you. Oops. Okay. Oh, I still haven't done it. I need to charge my multi-tool. Ha! It's not unusual for me to say I need to do something and then actually do it. Grabs. Right, the entrance. Oh, this is the place with the... Oh, wow. Okay. Surprisorite and titanium. Grab that. We'll come back for base. The Sentinels are gathering, so... Right, in we go, guys. Yep. What we got here? Oh, nanites. Grab the carbon. And what have we got here? Oh, leak, increase temperature. Okay. The unknown fault has forced the whole system offline. I exhale deeply unless this condensate appear in my visor. It isn't long before the security alert will force a total shutdown. I think we're gonna activate the incineration banks. Yes, okay. Warmth spreads through the facility. System returns online. $9,000 credits. Okay, they're not going to make it easy for me to get that last formula, but that's okay. Let me just get out here. Grab the electron vapor. Shielding shard. Convergence cube, and of course, get the base. I think I've been here before. It hasn't actually. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna hang around a little bit, grab some of these sulfur trees, or sulfurine trees. I keep forgetting to go and visit what we call it, atmospheric miner that I set up on my planet home in my home system. As I say, I keep forgetting to go and visit it, so it's probably long overdue for collection. Right, I think we'll grab another one, and let's wander off. Just really like the blue and the green. I think it's quite a nice combination actually. It's almost relaxing. Okay. Well, they don't actually. Let's throw out a scan actually. Let's see what's. Yeah, got plutonium over there. How far away is that? That's an off-planet. Off-planet ruin. What planet's that on then? Okay. Curiosity in overdrive. I thought the ruin was on the same planet. Right, let's get up into space. What planet is that on then? Wow. Bit strange. Yeah, let's just get out into space. We can afford it, guys. Another water planet. Okay. Get closer. Where's it gone? It's just there. Okay, let's just see if we can land about there. Let's see how hostile this planet is. Extreme atmospheric decay. Gamma intensive planet. Wow. We got. Just have a look at the stats on this, guys. I've been here before. I've actually got what? I've got 7 out of 10 creatures here. Okay. Where is the ruin? It says 45 seconds. Now I've got to be a bit careful here because there are predatory creatures here. Actually, but not a bit. Right. Okay. Teach me, won't it? Get back to my ship for a little while. Teach me to be looking at things. Okay. Got those. Okay. Just jump back into the ship while I have a look, check things out. Ah. Right, just gonna jump into here, guys. Yep, thank you. And exit suits. I think it's under technology. Right, we need to bump that a little bit. Go back to there. We've got some titanium. Which can go into there. That can go into there. I should have sorted this out before I actually. Well, you're full. Okay. No, except for titanium and mordite. Let's shove some right in there as well. Right. So, right, let's. Where? Yeah, so ruin 54 seconds. Just. I do want to find this base, and I could end up getting myself killed here, guys. Right. Yes, thank you. So we're swimming on an extreme radiation planet. So we're gonna have to really, really keep an eye on what we're doing here. That's just one thing, I don't have to climb up the steps, do I? I can swim down. And just come here, visitation. Again, I'm going to rattle through this, guys, because I can't see my oxygen there. Surface of the plaque simmers. This is just a plaque. Born Gek oppose. Okay, seek help with the language. My knowledge of the Gek increases. Thank you. Come on, through quickly, please. And start. No, exit suits. Just gonna zap that out so that we. Gonna be ultra cautious here, guys. Back on the surface. Creatures out here, actually. Yep, thank you. Right, I want to keep an eye out for these creatures. Gonna get through here. I'm sure there's a predator over there. Okay. Stop headbutting me. Okay. Ah. Right, got an extreme storm coming in. Right, just gonna top up the. I want to keep these really full up for the moment, and well, I think we're gonna launch thrusters, starship. Okay, top this up, make sure we've more than enough for that. Let's just check, and that hasn't rolled over without me looking, is it? Yes, it has. Okay, I didn't even see that go over. I'm gonna have to go check the video afterwards. We've reached level 7 survival. No, I'm going to stop. I want to keep adding to it. So that's another objective. Where's the space station? Space station's over there. unknown planet over there. An empty planet here. Even though this is Slovak Q. Wait. Please. Okay, let's head for the space station. As I say, it's the one thing that annoys me with this ship is the fact that you lose that scanner. So I've done the glyph. I've got the extreme planet. I mean, I'm not going to go hunting for Nada and Polo. I'm just going to wait until I get a notification that they're in the area, or if we happen to spot them in the system when I revisit one of the older systems. Because I think it's just going to come with time. I mean, I'm in no rush. I mean, I was actually thinking that the other day I was kind of looking at my schedule, because I'm kind of planning what games and things are coming up, because this could be quite a busy year for new games actually, because you've got Surviving Mars coming up, you've got the, what we call it, the Thrones of Britannia coming up for Total War, and of course you've got the new historical title for Total War coming up in the autumn, and there's a whole raft of games. You've got X4. There's just so much going on at the moment, so I was kind of looking at, you know, what kind of grabbed me and what I want to keep track of. I mean, I think you can almost say it's almost becoming a full-time job, just keeping about an idea about what's going on there. I mean, I could have actually done that nasty assault, hunt predatory creatures. I should have had that mission, shouldn't I? But considering the fact they've just been keep attacking me. Collect an item, collect an item. Discrete package. That's a level 5. Or wherever they are. Have a quick look at that. Okay. Ascent Foundation. The client hopes to take ownership of an item client hopes to take ownership of an item at once. They have suffered theft. Require replacement. Okay, let's do that. This is where it's going to say out of. Thank you. This is where it's now going to say I'm going to have to go to another system, isn't it? To a secure depot. Okay. Electron vapors. I should put that in my inventory. Electron vapors. I got electron. Wow, did I get this? Where did that come from? Does that come from that mission? I'm not paying attention today, actually, am I? Okay. Right, it says discrete package, deliver electron vapor, locate secure depot. Okay. Let's do that. Just going to drop a save actually, because we're piling up quite a lot of stuff here. Yeah, as I was saying, I've lost track completely. As I was saying, guys, it's back down on this planet. Okay. Okay, looks like we're going back to. Yeah, I was been kind of looking through and trying to plan, you know, what games are coming up, what I need to do, and I was kind of working ahead, and I will get to where I'm going, guys, and I suddenly realised that I'm pushing towards 100 episodes. I know I'm in, I can't remember what part, 70 something another. And of course my last Permadeath mode, if any of you guys actually ever followed that, I never just quite got to 100 episodes. So I've got a target for this series. I definitely want to get to 100 episodes with this thing, or even more. I'm not going to stop at 100. In fact, I want to keep this series going as long as possible, as long as Hello Games don't actually break the, how can you say, level 1 electron vapor. Yeah, we got electron vapor. Yeah, as long as Hello Games don't actually break the save game or do something there. I mean, when the new update comes out, I will start a new series if it's really radical, and then I'll have 2 series running. But I want to keep this series going. Trading Friend Demand, because I've got so much invested, and I will still want to know what's beyond this galaxy. Okay. Well, I'll get some help with this. Resource analyst teaches me a word of their language. Okay. yeah, I don't know, I just feel like I want to go ever on and deeper into the galaxies in this game. Clicking his beak and drooling slightly. When the drool is about to hit, yep, this is one of these disgusting things. Ask for directions, okay. I'll fall for it, guys. Yeah, anyway, I'm rambling, so... Manufacturing facility found, okay, where's that? Off planet. Okay, we're going off planet again. I think I've got a feeling I've been here before. Oh. Wow. Sorry. It's bound to only be 16 slots, I can guarantee it. So, make an offer on this. Yeah, 15 slots, okay. Never mind. Right, let's... Yeah. Where's the... Oh, great. Okay, we're in a space battle. See, I didn't even see that scan. Or I probably did. Okay, photon can. Where are you? There we are. Okay. Hey! Where are you? Get you. Okay. Equip shields. Wait, line up. Come on. Gotcha. Get the shields again. Okay. You want to play rough? I'm starting to like this fighter, even if they can sneak up on me. They might be getting into a situation where sneaking up on me is actually pretty deadly for them. Okay, right, let's just go check out that. But it doesn't mean I'm going to be using this exclusively. We will be going back to my Explorer, and of course even Trusty Steed may make an appearance. Although I think I'm going to have to accept that Trusty Steed is probably going to be more of a workhorse than anything else. In fact, I think if I ever find a unique ship, I might replace Trusty Steed with the unique ship. But then again, I've got 2 spare haulers, which I'm not really using at the moment. Okay, there's the landing point. And again, I think I've been here before. Okay. Okay. Or sulfurine. Considering what I'm doing on this planet, suspension fluid, cargo dropped. In fact, I need to be a bit careful here, guys, because, well, I think my inventory's filling up. So in we go again. Yes, thank you. Okay, go again, guys. Detected neutrality fluid. The recent scan shows a small alien life crushed in the machinery below. Equipment all round has corroded. The impact is there. Neutralise the electrolyte solution. I think that will work. Acidic taste of the air subsides. The installation is operational. Stop giving me units. I think we may have to go find an operational base, guys. Sure, I haven't got that mangled. Let me just check. Sure, I haven't got mangled gold. Okay, I haven't got that there. Polyfiber, acid. I'm gonna be really stupid if I what's it? Permadeath condensate. An accelerator, rate of fuel, got dirty bronze, enriched superconductor. Nope. Organic catalyst, granite, yep. Atlas path, electron, vapor, suspension fluid. These are the globes for the mantle gold. I've got it. Oh, I'm stupid. Stupid. I'm looking for a formula that I've already got. Okay. I've got no... Oh well. That solves that problem, guys. Never mind. It's been fun, and I still think I'm going to keep going out and exploring stuff. And we're still going to keep visiting operations bases and everything like that. Let's have a look round. Is this the... So what else we got on here? Let's just have a look round. Yep, okay. Let's pick this up here. I think this is the planet with no fauna on it, isn't it? Have a quick look. Discoveries. Yeah, fauna deficient. Okay. Right. My exosuit is a little bit clogged. I think what we're going to do is send that to the ship because we got semiconductors now. That can go to there. That can go to there. That can go to there. I think got the sulfurine. Got all this stuff here. Okay, right. What I'm going to do, guys, is I've got a planet I want to check out. I'm not going to go back. It's what I was looking at right back. Please. Oh, where is it? Unknown planet. Scanner's recharging. Okay. Right, let's get back to the space station. I think that's the one I'm after. Right, back to the space station. Actually, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go for the freighter. I think I want to unload. So here we are, guys. We're coming in on the freighter. We're just going to drop off all those items that I picked up. We're going to come over there. And I think I need to think about, well, what I'm going to do next, since I've got all the manufacturing formulas. I think what I want to do is now maybe push a little bit on the journey towards the centre of the galaxy. And what else can I do? Just keep exploring, I suppose. Just send that back to Exocraft, otherwise I won't be able to put it into the Appaloosa. Wow. So we've now got that there. Got even more of these that can go to the ship. So that's all stored in. I think this ship's getting a little bit clogged up with... Okay, you've got ammonium salts. I've got 5 of those. I don't want to make anything else. Okay. Have a quick look through. See, like the mangle gold, I need gold. And I could do that. Gold and iron. So it's these that I'm going to need to collect now. It's like the lemium needs aluminium. And I think the big one is copper. I'm very, very short of copper at the moment. So that's the next level up. I think it's dirty bronze, yeah, that needs copper. And it looks like we're going to need loads and loads of iron. Okay. Let's do this quickly. So we got there unstable gel and acid. I think I might have to move some of this lower level production back to my base. I think what I might do is, yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the Mordite. out of here, and the fungal mold, and I think even the cactus flesh. What do we need for cactus flesh? Sorry, this is there. So actually that, yeah, I think the heat capacitor as well, that can take that out actually. So if I take that out, and what do I use for the, I think the cactus flesh is used for polyfiber. Okay, I think actually what I could do, let me just take this out, and like I was saying earlier, I've got an empty freighter here. I could do what in the moment, or not freighter, hauler, what am I on about? What I could do is make this into a sub-production area, a subsidiary system. So what we could do is put all this in here, put this in here, put the solarium in here, and the gamma roots. Yep, and we're going to need carbon. I've got loads of carbon, so shove some carbon in here as well, and a bit more, and surplus there. And what I can do then is I can make some unstable gel, so we can make a couple of these, and we can put those across the bottom, and then so this can be my sub-production area. So when I harvest the raw materials, we can make things like the polyfiber. Once we've got more star bulbs, I can harvest those, and the acid. So what do we need for the acid? Yeah, we need fungal mold, so I can bring the fungal mold up here. I think we'll leave the sulfurine and carbon in the other ones, but it's this ones with all the plants that I harvest. So what I can do is when I harvest the plants, I can bring them up here. And actually what I could do is, no, I think I'll just go back and check. Sorry, this is a bit of a digression, guys, but I just want to kind of get this kind of sorted out in my head now that I've got all the formulas. We got all the hot ice, we got the lemium, that can go there. And what's the living glass used for? Let me just check that. I think isn't living glass used by the heat capacitor? Nope. Okay. I think the living glass is just used for the what do we call it? Living glass. Come on, what do I use living glass for? Polyfiber, acid. There is a formula that uses living glass. I can't find it. There it is, the cryo pump. We got ordinary glass. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to take the ordinary glass out, leave this here, and again we can take this out. We can put the ordinary glass in here. So we can then manufacture. This would be the living glass that I'm actually, or the area that I'm going to create the living glass that I need for my advanced manufacturing, which will be different from the living glass that I actually use to sell. So we got 5 living glass, otherwise I'd end up with loads and loads of. So ordinary glass there. So once I make the lubricant, which I can bring up from the base or something like that. Okay, I've got that sorted out in my head, guys. Thank you. Why am I saying thank you to a ship? Right, I'm aware that this is pushing on and being a bit protracted in this part, guys, I think, isn't it? Yep. What I want to do is one final thing before we go. Well, we need to drop that mission off. So we're just going to jump out here. And I still want to visit those planets before I leave. Okay. Sorry, this is me being very distracted and rambling on. I think the title of this part might be just rambling. Okay, it's just I get days like this, guys. I try normally to hide it when I'm making a video. I drive my wife nuts. I do all sorts of random things, have some crazy ideas, and she generally just, well, tells me to go away. So I think it's going to be one of those days today. Anyway, in we go. Let's cash this mission in for this guy. Right, just mission and missions. We're going to get cashed because I think we've already got the flora analyzer tile. Yeah, your standing with the get is increased. Thank you. And of course, we're going to have a quick look at the missions. See what the next one is. Locate lost pilgrim. Collect an item. Nah, I think I'm going to pass on those for the moment. And already collected them. Right, I am definitely going to round this part off by doing what I intended to do at the beginning. And because I'm just so curious about the name. I was scanning. Nasty assault, so I've got to kill 2 predatory creatures. Right, we've got to come out the space station, turn right, and scan that system there. Sure, that's the one. Yeah, incompatible life. That's the one I'm after. Oh, there's another planet there. Okay, well, we can't scan anyway, so let's just go heading for that one. Life incompatible planet. I'm just curious to find out what this is. Actually, let's scan this one. Supercritical planet. Okay, we're going to a supercritical planet. Got no idea what a supercritical planet is. It's 47 seconds away. This could be interesting, guys. So I'm going to see you once I get there. Right, here we are, guys. We are coming down on a supercritical planet. Got no idea what a supercritical planet is. It's got copper on it, which is cool because I need copper. It's got life on it. Well, it's got plants on it. What on earth are these? Those are ordinary ones. Okay. Got almost like a mist on it. Wow, that's a bit weird. It's almost like the wind's blowing in a certain direction, isn't it? Because the trees are leaned over and the spikes are on the back of those. Hey guys, we're going to go looking for a base. Look at that, bang on cue. It's almost like there's a heat haze over the planet as well. Right, let's see if we can find a base to put down on. If not, I'll just land. I've got plenty of plutonium. That looks actually like an abandoned building. I haven't visited an abandoned building for a long time. So I think we can... Okay. Frequent particle eruptions. What on earth is frequent particle eruptions? Okay. Yeah, this is an abandoned building. Oh, this looks cool. Oh. Okay, we're in a radioactive planet. Of course, we'll just do the clear the goo away. And corrupted terminal. Returning user identified, terminal inactive, unlocking data logs. Okay. The orbs rests within a caged cloak of crystal at so many guises, angles. The shroud is utterly perfect. When measured, no devices of known science can determine any flaws, variations of the molecular level. I've tried time and time again to get close enough to touch it, and it retreats from me. I'm not worthy of it, and know any of its secrets yet. My mind is opened wider to the layers that revealed and peeled back in sections. Analyze the data log. Okay. I've discovered something coded deep inside the long devil. Something has been left there will aid me on my journey. Oh, we got some nanite clusters. I suppose that's going to be useful. Ah, come off it. Well, get the shield. Hey, you don't get 2 hits. And that's annoying because you can't actually kill them in there. Okay. We've got to scan that. That's deutronium. Okay. Just curious. I'm going to have a quick look round, guys, and that's where I'm going to call it for this part. Some more. Got some creatures on this planet. Okay. Another one running around there. You hostile or friendly? Okay. We've got like vents of gas coming out. Let's have a quick look. How many? Got 8 species on this planet. Okay. And it's another extreme planet. This is like a whole system of extreme planets. Oh, that's cool. Ships circulating there. Okay, guys. This is intriguing me. Get back here. This could be, a storm could be a little bit rough. Okay, let's just keep scanning this stuff. Make a little bit of cash. Not that I need it. Well, I might need it for my getting a freighter. Okay, any creatures out here? Obviously, the creatures aren't very, very prominent. Okay. Grab some more carbon. Wow. Right, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. It's been an interesting part. Sorry it's been very disjoint and there's been no central focus. But this planet has actually got me very intrigued, and I think I might spend a little bit of time on it off camera, and maybe when you come back, guys, this is where I'm going to pick up. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.